Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a warm review of some of the stuff I've been melting. Now I have not been melting as much. I've been having a lot of issues because the air has constantly been on and running. It has been really hard to get a scent throw in my living room area, but overall, I mean, mostly it was my fault. I didn't warm as much just because my daughter came home last week and we just had a lot of stuff going on. So I wasn't melting as much. We were busy, and I kind of expect we'll be a little bit busy this week too, but I'm going to try to keep up with my regular melting because I've been finding that as I've been doing this, I've been getting through wax a lot more quickly and figuring out what I like, what I don't like, and also that my nose is changing, which I've said a few times. So let's go ahead and start with, this is one Bathing Garden Spring Fling that I got in I think I got in like a D-stash, or I think it was an extra in a D-stash, or maybe I bought it, I don't remember. But it came to me pretty like messy, but it was fine. It smelled good. It still smelled strong. So this one was really strange. It's a sunny citrus blend with coconut frosted cupcakes. Now, if you had told me that that was what was in here, I would have been like, coconut cupcakes? What? This one to me was like a pineapple, but it was like a toned down bitter pineapple. It's like not the sweet pineapple that you get. It's more of like a pineapple that you would get and cut up, and that's how like the pineapple would smell. Now when I smell it on cold in the clamshell here, I do smell the coconut cupcakes, but I don't think I was smelling that on warm. This one would definitely not be a repurchase, but it definitely wasn't as strong on the pineapple as it could have been. Like, I was a little scared to warm that one, but it was just mostly like a muted pineapple, which was not bad. If you like pineapple, I would give that one a try. Okay, so this next one is Braeburn, and this is from Sassy. Now, as you know from my last couple of videos, I have not been having good luck with Sassy. However, this one did just fine. This is tropical fruit, whipped sugar, and vanilla. To me, this is just like a fruity scent. You know, if you really want to like get technical, I mean, I guess you could say it was like a sweet fruit. You know, it wasn't like super tart or anything. So there's probably that vanilla and sugar in there. But mostly I just got what I would consider fruity. So that one wouldn't really be a repurchase. I wasn't in love with that one, or I didn't think it was like super unique or anything. The next one is 100% Sunshine. And this one is lemon sugar, black summer tea, hints of ginger. I honestly don't remember this one too much, except when I first started it, it was kind of heavy on that tea note. But then once it kind of like melted down, it was really actually very nice. It was very pretty. It was just like a really pretty tea scent. I would definitely, like, if this one came back around, I'd definitely get that one again. All of these so far were strong throwers. I didn't have any issues with them. This one from Candles from the Keeping Room, Bamboo and Cypress. I loved this. I put this in my daughter's 24 watt warmer. This one was, let's see, what is this? I just wrote down the notes that I got. There's a lot going on in here, but I just wrote down the notes that I smelled. It was oriental spice, patchouli, and then it said fresh and earthy. And I would totally agree with that. This one was just like, you got the sharpness of the bamboo, like that green note from the bamboo, but then you got this, I guess it's patchouli is what I was smelling. It was just so good warmed. Like in the bag, I wasn't sure, but warmed, it took over, and it was just like something really amazing. I really liked that one quite a bit. That would be one I would look to repurchase for sure. Beach Bum. This one kind of surprised me. I was not impressed like the first time I warmed it, but I really liked it the second go. This is Sand, Sea, Fresh Air, Jasmine, and Mandarin. So it's kind of floral. Oh yeah, it's got heavy jasmine. That's what it is. That's what I was smelling in here. Yeah, it's like suntan lotion and like the sun and sand, and then jasmine. So it made it a little bit different. It was just kind of a unique blend. It was like different than your other like sun and sand and beachy things. I liked it actually quite a bit. I'm trying to remember where I warmed this. Where did I warm you? Maybe in the living room. All right, so next I wanted to finish Jaws. All right, you guys. My love affair with Jaws has officially ended. I'm just over Jaws. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know what it is with Jaws lately. I'm not. I'm just not loving it right now. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, my nose is changing. So what I did is I only had 2 cubes. So I was like, I want to warm it in my living room. So I'm going to mix it with clean cotton. Now, for some reason, normally when I warm Jaws, I usually get like a medium scent throw. With clean cotton, it bumped it up to like a super high throw. It was almost too strong. I cut like actually one of these little shapes right here, these flowers, I cut it in half. And I put 1 cube of Jaws with half and then another cube of Jaws in my other warmer with half. So, but the clean cotton really made the Jaws like pop out a little bit more. I could really smell the Jaws a lot better than I've ever been able to. It's weird how scents work like that, but clean cotton is especially in this potion pack, is very strong. I would highly recommend, I probably should have cut it into like fourths and only used like a fourth. But yeah, clean cotton, yeah, be careful. That one can be a little bit headache inducing. I was just like, holy crap, that is really strong. Sweet Maddie from Bathing Garden. This is a Lush Rockstar dupe. And I'm really liking, in the clamshell, it's really strong, and normally I'd be turned off by it. I would just be like, ugh. But once it's warmed, it's really actually very pretty. It's vanilla, ripe strawberries, violet, and jasmine, I guess is what Rockstar is. I could never tell you that was what. I just know Rockstar from Rockstar. I would never be able to tell you like what exactly is in it. It's definitely like a floral, like I don't smell strawberries for sure. Not really sure where they get strawberries. I don't know, maybe somebody else does. I don't know, what do you think of Rockstar? That one I did in my living room and it was soft. It was like not a light throw or a strong throw, it was just like a medium and soft throw. Okay, let's talk about Game of Tarts, or Super Tarts, White Walkers. So I did a lot of Game of Thrones things. Can we talk about Game of Thrones? Oh my gosh, I just got through the 3rd episode last night. Last night's episode was a little bit slower than most, but holy crap, the end, I was just like, if you know who I'm talking about, the old Lady Tyrell, I think is her name. I'm trying to, or Illyria, or something, starts with an O. I should know her name. I don't. I just know her as Lady Tyrell. She kicked some major ass at the end. I was like, you go, man. I was so excited at the end. I get super excited. Like, the 1st and 2nd episodes were like my favorites. And the 3rd one was a little bit slower, but there were some things happening that I was just kind of like, ooh, crap. Or, but the very end, I was just like, yeah. Even, I won't spoil it, but anyways. Okay, so White Walkers. Spearmint, peppermint, fresh mint leaf, and vanilla bean Noel. So they actually in the last episode last night too, they talked a lot about the White Walkers. I guess some people aren't really aware of them yet. I won't really like give away anything, but I didn't realize that. I thought everybody knew like the winter, that winter was coming. I figured that everybody knew that, but apparently some people don't believe in the White Walkers, or they're not sure, or they haven't seen them, so they don't know. So spearmint, peppermint, fresh mint leaf, and vanilla bean Noel. This I had listed a long time ago as one of my favorites, and I think it's going to have to be bumped back down to like maybe just like a medium for me. This one, I warmed the whole clamshell in my kitchen because I remember it being like kind of a light to medium throw. I did 2 cubes in each warmer, and it did really well. It was a good throw. I think the vanilla bean Noel really cuts down on all the peppermint scents, which if you didn't have that in there, it would just be a really strong minty scent. But with the vanilla bean Noel, it kind of creams it out and just gives it a really pretty scent. I still do like it, but my nose is changing again. I don't know what's going on. Let's pull out the rest of the Game of Tarts while I've got them here. House of Stark. This is fresh brewed coffee and maple sugar. This is just bakery coffee, really. It's kind of a bitter coffee. I always say bitter because coffee to me is bitter when you brew it up without anything in it. But you can really smell that maple sugar come out. This one was really pretty. This one was fine for me. It was just a sweet coffee, so that works. Not overly sweet, just it was like perfect. Let's talk about Littlefinger. This to me was very odd. It's cucumber, melons, and Bathos type. It's violet cedarwood with slight lemon. I think what I wasn't liking in here was the cedarwood. I don't know, violet, cedarwood, and lemon. I don't know that I've ever had the Lush dupe of this. Actually, I have, because now the scent's coming back to me, but it smells very strong to me on that. I don't know, I just didn't like it. I don't know what to say. I feel like I smelled the cucumber in there as well. I just didn't like it. It was too much for my nose. It was just like, I don't know. It just wasn't my favorite. And can we talk about Littlefinger? He's up to something. Like every episode, he's got his little beady eyes, like side-eyeing everybody. And I'm like, what's he doing? He's going to do something at the end of like the season. I have a feeling like something's going to happen with him. I don't know. Game of Tarts. Well, obviously, Iron Island. So this is dune grass, sea salt, and teak wood. Like it smells great on cold. It smells like it's going to be kind of sweet and fresh and airy. But when I warmed it, the dune grass was really strong for me, and I wasn't loving it. I think I might mix this with Seaside, which is one of my potion packs, just to kind of maybe cut down that dune grass a little bit. From Ava's Country Cupboard, I did Tropical Sweet Tea. Not much to say about this, except I really liked it. It was strong for me. It was just a good tropical scent. It was sweet at the same time too. It was like a sweet, fruity, and then backed up by that tea just a little bit. When it first started, it was a little too strong for me, but then it kind of mellowed out, and then all the scents kind of mingled together, and then I really started to like it. I did that in my kitchen as well. I'm a heavy warmer, by the way, you guys. When I warm like a clamshell, I'll warm pretty much the whole thing. Like I'll just spread it throughout my house. So that's why you see a lot of empty clamshells for me. I don't like to have like two sitting around unless it's like my absolute favorite. Then I'll try to like hang back. Fruity Pebble cookie dough was actually one I really, really liked. I don't normally like just straight Fruity Pebbles, but with the cookie dough, this one was so good. So I don't know why I just did this. I'm like, here, let me show you the clamshell. There's nothing in there. This was just such a good mix of Fruity Pebbles and cookie dough. They went really well together. I liked that one a lot. Strong throw. I would probably get that one again, actually. Dreamgirls, this is a repurchase for me. However, I did 2 cubes in my living room, which was a mistake because I could not smell this hardly. Usually I do 4 cubes in my living room and 2 different warmers, just because I think it was the air conditioning is actually what it was. The air conditioning was cutting this down, but this is a repurchase for me because I absolutely love this scent. It is, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just something about, it's not really overly orange or mimosa scented because it's cut down so much by the sugar and cotton candy. My stomach is rumbling. Oh God. Okay, my stomach is rumbling, so I'm sorry. It's super early in the morning and I haven't eaten yet. So I do have another clam of Dreamgirls. Let's talk about L3 for a minute. I'm going to start ordering from L3 more often. This was freaking strong and freaking amazing. Bonsai Sugared Violets. Holy crap. The Bonsai scent itself, I think, is what really did this for me. I've never had a Bonsai scent. Oh, but it was so fresh and so like almost, I would classify it maybe in like the, it almost smelled like, well, no, I wouldn't say laundry, but it just smelled super fresh and clean to me. This one was so strong and it was just like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this one, except if you like fresh, like green type of notes, Bonsai, you need to try it. This was super strong. It was a chunk and I cut it into fourths actually, and only used 3. And this one was strong. I really think her formula is really, really good. I'm really impressed. Because I had heard before I had ordered from her kind of some mixed things, and I never thought I'd order from L3. And then like I got in there and I checked out some of her blends. In fact, I ordered from her restock on, was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. I just ordered a few little things because I still have a lot of L3 to get through for my last order. So this is Sassy Girl Aroma, Black Sea, Salty Sea Air, Sweet Lavender, Marshmallow. I really liked this one. The Black Sea is kind of I think it's a masculine note, but you still get like a sweet, like the sweet marshmallow and the lavender. Oh, sorry, my stomach is just going nuts. This one I warmed in my daughter's bathroom in her Scentsy warmer, and it just gave the bathroom a really like nice scent. The Black Sea adds a little something different because it adds kind of like a manly, more masculine note. Let's talk about another favorite that I really, really like. And I I love two timing tarts so much. I need to pull out more of our stuff and start warming through some of that, because this is getting, well, it's not really that old to be honest, but this one did amazing. I like the brittle because you can control how much you put in your warmers, and I spread this throughout my kitchen in 3 different warmers. Rhubarb ginger, oh my goodness. Now, I remember when I bought this, I was talking to her about it before I bought it, because I was like, I'm really scared of that one. And she was like, this is a jelly that, or jam that I think she said her grandma makes. Now on cold, it's very strong and sharp, but when you melt it, it turns into this very sweet jam type scent. You still get the rhubarb and the ginger in there. It's still a rhubarb jam, but I don't think ginger is like one of the strong components of it. It's just super pretty. I don't even know what to say about that one. That one's just, I love that one. And I didn't think I would. I melted a rose from Vintage Chic Scents, and this is Cheryl's Stormy Weather. This is almost kind of vintage. Well, 2014 would probably be vintage, but this was, let's see, this is Ocean Rain and Fresh Rain. This one was amazing. This one was strong. I wouldn't say like on the scent uniqueness, it's very unique, because I swear I've had this from somebody else as well, but it's just like a sweet rain scent. It's very pretty. It threw well. I cut up the whole rose into 3 parts and put it in 3 different warmers in my kitchen. This one did really strong and amazing, so I really liked that one quite a bit. Okay, next we have my first candy panda I've ever warmed, and I wasn't sure what to think because I'd heard mixed reviews. Blanket on the beach. I put half a scent shot in my daughter's 24-watt warmer. This thing was strong, so I want to try this in a bigger area to see how it does. My friend Candy had recommended, actually she sent this to me just as a freebie, which was super nice, so thank you. She had recommended to me to just try half a scent shot, and she was totally right. This is Ocean Mist and Warm Blankets. I loved the scent of this as well. It's kind of a laundry scent to me is really what I got, but on warm it didn't smell too laundry to me. It was just good. I really liked this one a lot, and it performed really well, nice and strong. I was really surprised. The dog's like in there messing around. Okay, the last one I have, and I just wanted to get these up because I need to clean up my little area and kind of organize my melt basket. It kind of got messy. I don't know what happened in there. This one I got from a D-stash. That's why the bag looks all like crazy. This is Peppermint Meringue from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is a great nighttime melt. I warmed through a few of these at night. And it's just a pretty, well, I can't really smell it in here now, but it's just a pretty peppermint scent. I mean, peppermint meringue is like a sweet peppermint, so that's pretty much what you're gonna get. It wasn't overly strong. It just gave a nice scent throughout my living room. I really enjoyed it at nighttime for like a nighttime blend or nighttime warming. So yeah, that is it. That is what I got through. I feel like I melted some more stuff, but I didn't get to it, or I didn't put it aside, or I didn't like really pay attention to it, but they weren't empty, so I was like, I can just rewarm them and see how they do and come back and give you a proper review. But yeah, overall I had a really good week. I had some winners and some losers, but I'm glad I kind of pulled out the things that I did. I'm glad that I'm kind of keeping up with this a little bit more now. I highly recommend, if you are a wax buyer, to get in there and melt your stash, because you will be surprised at like what you like. I mean, I had some surprises like this rhubarb ginger. I never thought, I was like, I just don't know. And then I warmed it and I was like, holy crap, I love it. So, you know, you find some things that you really like. But anyways, that's it, you guys. I will talk to you later, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.